Okay, first we'll see how to get
Okay.
data from the application at runtime. That is called runtime data, and we'll see how to automate verifications, automation of verifications, different types of verifications, validations. These two topics. First, we'll see runtime data, how to get runtime data in Selenium. Selenium. Okay. See, runtime data means sometimes, right, while running the test cases, we may have to what is that? Get the data from the application at runtime. So examples already we have seen some examples. In the redbus.in we have seen one example, getting number of seats available and getting departure time for a particular bus. So that kind of examples, how to get the data from the application at runtime. Suppose I want to get what message is displayed, message value, or I want to get a text box value, what value displayed in the text box, or I want to get what is that, uh, list box items names, what items are displayed in the list box, and I want to get whether the checkbox is selected or not. That value I want to get. The checkbox selection value, is it selected or not? I want to get that value. Okay, like this. So sometimes you may have to get the data from the application from different types of web elements. You may have to get the data. So let us see that get data from, say for example, text box. How to get the data from text box? See, you can get the data from different types of web elements in the application at runtime during the execution of the script. So let us see one example how to get the data from text box. First one. Okay. Let us take example. Open. Okay, open some application. Let us take some new application now. Paytm.com I'm taking. Okay. Now here, so suppose I want to get the value from text box, right? Suppose I want to recharge the mobile. I want to recharge the mobile. So for that, proceed. We have to click this proceed button. Go to proceed. Oh, sorry. Here itself we have to enter. This is the text box. Enter prepaid mobile number. We have to enter the mobile number 9789989 something 0. Okay. And operator. So I want to, for example, select here Airtel, and I want to check this. What I want to check this, what is the value displayed? I want to get the data from these text boxes. What value is displayed in this text box? Open Firebug. Now highlight this text box. Okay, this is the text box ID, and from this text box, how to get the value? How you can get the value? See, 978998932 that value is there in any attribute. 978998932 that value is there for any attribute. No value is there, but ID attribute is available to identify that. Correct. To identify that element, we can use this ID attribute. Let us take this ID attribute. Let me 1 second. Refresh this. What is the default value displayed in the text box?
Nothing, sir.
No, nothing is displayed. No, there is some value. Enter prepaid mobile number. That is the value default by default displayed. Correct.
That is field, sir.
Huh?
Field, huh?
No, that is a text box. Inside the text box, that value is there. See that. Enter prepaid mobile number. Okay.
Okay.
Check that. What is the value displayed? That might be there somewhere. That value. Enter prepaid mobile number. That is also not there. Huh? Okay. Okay, fine. Now let us see that. Let me create a new class for Paytm application. New class for Paytm. Okay, with the main class. Now copy these methods. Open URL is required. Okay, it is common method. Here what we have to open Paytm. I will rename this function as open Paytm. Okay, and what is the URL? http paytm.com. Okay, that is the URL, and we have to define the driver variable. We have to declare a driver variable, web driver d, and import this web driver class. Okay, done. So static, we have to define static as a static web driver d. Done. So all errors gone. Are we clear? Now copy this. Call this open Paytm function. Okay. Now it will open Paytm application, and now get default values. I want to get default values from from this text box and from this text box and from this text box. Are you clear? See this one, select operator, this text box. What is this text box? It is also text box. And similarly this text box, enter amount, it is also text box. I want to get default values, what value is displayed in these three text boxes. I want to get, that is my function I want to create. Okay, public static void get default prepaid mobile data. Okay, mobile data, prepaid mobile data. So for that, first we have to check that what is the attribute for this text box. First one, input 4 is the text box ID value. So d dot, okay, find element by dot id, id value. Now we have to get value from this text box. So the method what we have to use here, dot by class, we have to import this by class. Done. Now dot, see that what method we can use to get the value.
Get text.
Yes ma?
Get text.
No, text I think so it won't work. Let us see that.
Yesterday you have used it.
Find element, let us try with get text. We don't have any other option. Value is there not directly. Get value is not there. Value method also not available. Okay, let us try with get text. Get text, okay, and get that into, what is this number? Mobile number, correct? Mobile value in mobile text box. In mobile text box, what value is displayed? And similarly, inside operator text box, what value displayed? We have to check this. Sorry. Yes, operator, okay. Operator value is equal to d dot find element by dot id dot get text. Okay, so next value, what do we want to get? Amount value I want to get. This input 7, id value input 7, string s amount is equal to d dot find element by dot id dot get text. Okay, now just print all the values. System dot out dot print line, and is first mobile default value. We have to use plus icon here as a concatenation character operator, plus, and display that value as mobile. Okay, similarly display other two values. Okay, and here it is yes operator, and it is yes amount. Amount default value. Okay, this is the function. Like this we have to create to get default values. Here we are getting only, we are reading the data from the application. So save this and run this script and see that how it is running. Not sure get text will work or not. Let us see that. So still it is loading. Now only it is loading it completed. Then is that console, not a display. So actually my doubt is why it may not work right. This value is not a text value. It is a something hidden value. See if I click on this, see that value is going up. So I'm not sure this value is a text in the text box. That's why I have a doubt. Let us see that. Okay.
No. What you are saying is that there's a hidden value. What is that?
The
We have not entered any value, right?
yeah,
Sir?
currently in this text box, it displays some text, right? Enter prepaid mobile number. This value may not be a text inside the text box. Where is it? Where is it comes from? There are two errors it's showing. Where is it comes from now?
Get visible text is there, sir. Get visible text.
Mhm. No, sorry. We are not calling this method at all. That's why it's not running. We have to call that function, right?
Yes, sir.
Inside main method. That's why it's not running. Now close this. Run again.
Timing just commented, sir. Timing why it's visible.
Time?
Timing 60 seconds you have put, right?
Yeah, page loading time. Right? That is page loading time, right?
Yes, sir.
Still it is loading. So still it is loading.
The page looks like loaded,
Yes, ma?
but the symbol only loading symbol.
Yeah, that is loading.
Page looks like loaded, right?
No, no, no. It may be looks like loaded, but that is a loading symbol.
Okay, okay, sir.
That one still continuously. It will stop it. Say that now only it is stopped here. See now it displayed, but error is there. Timeout, loading timeout. See that means it's keep on loading, right? More than 60 seconds. That's why that error is coming. Let me read it again. Now let us see. Don't shout now. See, okay. Now it is stopped loading. Yeah, again it is loading. Automatically it is getting refreshed.
Sir, loaded, sir.
Yeah. See now, it is not reading any
Hmm.
value from those text boxes. Empty value displayed. So that's why how to get that value. See, this value is not a text inside the text box. Okay,
Sir, without entering the value, sir, without entering the value, how it will capture, sir?
no, my address.
We have not entered any value, right?
We have not entered
Default
that.
value, sir.
Yeah, I want to get the default value.
Okay.
There is some default value, right, inside that element, inside that text box. Correct? See, once you type the value and then you can get that value, no problem. Suppose if you want to get this default value, then how to get it?
But what is the use of that one, sir? The default value. Okay, okay. What is the use
What is the?
of default value?
No, man, you may have test cases, right, to verify the default values.
Yeah, there is a use, sir.
Yeah, there might be test case, right? We have to
Okay, okay.
automate to verify the default values in all the fields. Correct?
Correct, correct, sir.
Yeah. In that case, how you will be automating this? How you will? How you? What happened now?
Or else we'll take the Redmi only, sir. The Redmi will find, right? The default values.
One second, one second. Let me try here. Why it's not getting?
Yeah.
Let me try one time. Why it's not highlighting? It is showing I input a 10. Oh, see that here. This is the label. Look at that here. Enter prepaid mobile number. This is that label. Understand? Are you clear? Huh?
Uh,
So that means it is
yes,
not
sir. Yes, sir.
it is not a text inside the text box. That is actually a separate element. But they are overlapping that element
Hmm.
inside this input. Got it?
Hmm.
Huh? See, this is the value you have to verify. Correct?
Okay.
See, for input. See,
Yeah.
they have added one new attribute for. This label is for input 18 field. Understand? This is the input 18.
Hmm.
So for this input 18, this is the label. So you to verify this value, we have to verify this label text. Are you clear? We have
Yeah, where we can enter. Yeah, try to enter, sir, in that field, in that label. Try to enter, sir. Where we can enter actually.
here on 9789989
Okay, what is that?
0.
Ah, okay, okay, got it, sir.
Now,
Okay.
now
In that
after
label itself.
one second, after entering this value, enter this value. This is the value text inside this text box.
Hmm.
978998932 is the text in the text box. But this is not a text. It is a label. It is a
Yeah.
label. So we have to get this label text. How to get that label text? By using this for attribute. For attribute you have to identify. So here we have to get here by XPath. We have to use XPath. Get
But how we have taken input underscore source, sir, before? We have taken input underscore source. How it underscore reading?
yeah, 1 second ma.
Um, sir,
says see here we are getting XPath, using XPath, okay, label at for. We are using XPath with attribute value, okay, with attribute value, and we have to define one more bracket dot get text. Are you clear? This is the default value inside the text box, inside the first text box, mobile text box. Similarly, this one select operator. See that here. See, this is a select operator. This is the default value for this label. So here we have to use here XPath, same XPath. What is that? What is this? It is 19. 19.
Sir, have you noticed? Sir, have you noticed, sir, before 457 is there, now 8.
Yeah, I got it. I got
How
it.
it came?
It may change dynamically. ID value may change in the application. So in that case, actually, we should not use.
That's what your
Yeah, in that scenario,
ID.
we should not use ID actually if it is
Okay.
changing dynamically.
So you are going for XPath, right, sir?
No, XPath also we are using again label, right? For it is also ID only, correct?
Hmm.
Let us see that whether is it working or again is it changing. If it is changing, then we have to go with some other attribute instead of using ID.
Hmm.
Got it? Huh?
Yes,
Let
sir.
us see that. See, enter amount. It is 21. Input 21. Okay. Now let us save this and run the script. Let us see that whether ID values again changing or not. It may change again. If it changes ID values, then we have to go with some other attribute, some unique attribute, or without using ID, we have to write the XPath. Without using ID, we have to write XPath to identify that element. So unable to identify. I think so. Again, attributes are changed. ID attributes are changed, I guess, for this. See, inspect element. Okay, like this, right? Sometimes some elements attribute values maybe keep changing. It is a dynamic element. Dynamic element means that element properties will be keep changing. We can't do anything. See here, input 4. Now it is in showing input 4. Got it? Go in here, it is showing input 4 now. So let us use these things.
Yes,
Input
sir.
4, input 5. This is input 7. And this one, input 5, right?
Yeah, before also we have used the same only, sir.
Yeah, let us use same thing. It is input 4. It is input 5. It is input 7. Okay. Let us use these ID attributes and save it. Or we have to find out, is there any other element available? Is there any other attribute available? If ID value we can't use, that means
Delete that.
if that value is not unique, then we have to go with another some other attribute. See, operator name is there. ng hyphen model, there is one attribute. Operator name. So this attribute value may be unique, correct? Got that? Say that.
Yes, sir. NG model, NG model.
Where is that one here? Yeah, NG model number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So like that, we have to identify maybe at least a combination of multiple attributes we can use, right, in XPath. Even with not only one attribute, we can define multiple attributes in XPath. So just we have to identify some combination of unique value for that field. So those attributes we can use in XPath. Okay, fine. Now let us run this. Now it should display the default value of labels. Okay, now we got those values, label values, enter prepaid mobile number, select operator, enter amount. These are the values displayed inside three labels. Are you clear? Now if you want to get the value
Yeah.
from, these are the default values, correct? Default values. Now
Yes, yes.
after entering the value, I want to get entered values. Enter the some values in three text boxes and display entered values. What values are entered in those three text boxes? Are you clear? So public
Yes, sir.
static void enter prepaid mobile data. Okay, to enter prepaid mobile data we have to use what is that same thing, by id we can use d dot copy that here up to here, by dot id value is okay. By dot id value input 4 dot send keys enter the number. Okay, done. Similarly enter the value in other two text boxes. Here id values will be changing 5 7. What should be entered here in the second text box? Operator.
Airtel.
Airtel. See here we have to select this one. We have to click on this and then we have to select this one, correct? So here we have to
Yes,
click
sir.
into this what is that attribute? What is this attribute? Right click, inspect element.
List item.
Yeah. Right click is not working. Or we can type it directly also. Airtel, correct? We can type it like this, no
Yeah.
problem. It is accepting. Okay, let us type it directly.
Yeah.
Airtel I will be typing Airtel and amount value, enter some amount value, suppose 500. Okay, these are the values I have entered. After entering these three values, I want to get what values are entered in these three text boxes. Are you clear? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so get those three text boxes by using same thing again. Now get mobile number, what mobile number you have entered, by dot id dot get text, should work now. Get text. Okay, now copy this, two more, 5757, and it is operator, s operator, amount, s amount, and print. Write same statements here also. Copy this, system.out.println statements to display both values. Mobile, it is not default value, entered value, mobile value. What value we have entered, correct? It is not a default value. I remove this default. Clear? Now enter ppm. I'm calling this method function inside this method. Clear now? How to get values from text box? Let us see that. Save it. Now close and run. Stop it. It is taking long time. So it entered Airtel. Where is the amount? Again, two times it is entering Airtel. Okay, leave it. Okay, 500 is entered. Now over, execution is over. See that now. Values are not captured. The text box values are not captured. Correct? Why?
Yes, sir.
Why it is not captured? Two times we are entering here. Where we are entering two times? Airtel. No, right? Okay. We have to clear that value before that. Before Airtel, clear it. Okay. Now get text is not working. Got it now? For this value, get text is not working. Then how to get this text box value in this application? Let us see that. Get text is not working. So how to get what value is entered in this text boxes? Get previous address, ransom length, operator name, number. No attribute is available, is it? Okay. Let's try this.
This identification, no problem in the identification, right? Why you are taking this one, sir?
Yes, ma? What is your doubt?
No, it is identifying properly, right? So no.
Yeah, element is identifying, but how to get the value of that element? That is what we are trying to get, right? The value of that element. One second. Get CSS attribute to string, get class, get location, get size is enabled, clear, click, notify, send case, submit. No, no, there is no attribute at all showing that entered value. One second, one second. No, actually, that value should be captured as a attribute, as some attribute for this element. Understand that?
Yeah. Usually, what attribute you use to capture the value, expect values? In the QTP getter property, the commonly will use, right, like that. Selenium also is any standard attribute.
That's what we have to use only what is that get text only here. We don't our attribute.
Oh, okay.
What is the attribute? See, the value what we entered should be defined as an attribute for that element. Understand that? So if this value is
Okay.
defined as an attribute, then we can use one more method called get attribute. There is one method, get attribute. Then we can get that attribute value. Okay, let us try that way. Instead of using get a text, see now what I'm going to use. Get attribute. See, there is a method. Are you clear? And here I will define a text. Let us see that. Okay, whether will it work or not, I'm not sure. Let us try this way. This is another way, but actually that value, whatever the value we entered, should be captured as an attribute. Then we can use this method to get that attribute value. Understand now?
Yes.
Yeah, now let us try this. Or we can try with get attribute value. One more thing, let us see. No, in some text boxes, the value whatever we entered will be defined as an attribute directly. Then we don't have any problem. We can use this method, get attribute method, and we can define that attribute name and to get that attribute value directly. But in this for this application, then you can try with some other application also, redbus.in. You will see that. Okay, it is entering the values. Now it should capture the values. It captured or not? Let me check that value. No, it is capturing null values. Look at that here. Text value is null. Text is null, not captured. Okay, then we can try with value. Or let us try with some other application. 1 second. suppose irctc.pro.in. Okay, I'm going to this site. So sometimes, right, some elements are design, that means in the HTML file some elements will be defined very typically like this. In that case, there could be some challenge to identify to automate that particular step. For example, in this Paytm application, if I want to get this value, then really it is a challenge in this application. But let us see same thing in IRCTC. Here I'm entering some username, okay, Prasad. Now to read this value what we entered in this text box, okay, now let us see that. My right click is not working. Here right click itself not working, and I have to reopen this. IRCTC.
Sir, what about the,
Yeah, yeah. Now let us see. Open Firebug.
sir, what about that Paytm application, sir? We have given the get attribute value, right? It is working as well.
No, it is not working.
Oh, okay. In that case, what should we do, sir? Even if we give them any attributes also not working.
Yeah, 1 second. I will try this. So we will try this attribute, other one, get attribute value. Then we will try that one. Here also is not displayed Prasad. No way that value is defined here. Okay. Dot get CSS value. What is a CSS value? Get text. Value is not available. Okay. Okay, let us try this one more time. Whether it returns things or not. Get attribute value we are giving. Okay. Entering the values. It is taking slow. 500. Done. Yes. Now we got it. Got it? So the text box values we got. So this is the method we should use to get the value from text boxes. Get attribute of value. Are you clear? Go in.
Okay, sir.
So this is the method
Yes, sir.
we have to use. Okay. Example I'm giving here in this document. The statement, the method, what we should use. Okay, get attribute value. This is the important method. How to get the values from the text box. Okay, so just you can practice what is that with the different applications, Govin. Okay, to get only two things.
Okay.
Only just you write a script to get all default values. Okay, from text boxes. Only from text boxes. Again, enter the new value and get the print the new entered value. What is the value you have entered? That value should be printed. So in different applications you can try. That's it. In redbus.in or irctc.in. Hmm? Like this. We have seen
Okay.
already in Padian. So you try with other two applications. Only two things. First, write one function to get the default values, to print default values. Another one function, enter the new values and display new values what we entered. These are the two methods or functions that you can create and run. You can check. Okay. Then tomorrow we'll continue
Okay, sir.
how to get the runtime data from other elements. Now we have seen from text box. So how to get the data from checkbox or from drop down list or radio button, hmm? And
Okay.
from table how to get the data from table cells. These are important. Okay, those also we will check it tomorrow one by one. Okay, and after that once you get the data, you have to verify that. We have to verify that data with expected data. Once you get the data from the application, that application data should be verified with our expected data. That is called verification, correct? So how we can do that validation in different ways, that we will see that in tomorrow's session. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yes.
upload it, sir, now. Huh?
Yeah, yesterday session I'm uploading it. I think so it is finished. Just it will take one more 2 more minutes. Yesterday's session. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And today's session, maybe by today evening I will upload it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Govin. Hey, Govin, see,
Okay, thank
until
you.
right, until I inform you, there is no time change. Okay, daily 7:30, our timing, session timing.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, if there is any change, either you call me. If you want to change the time, you call me, or if I want to change the time, I will call you. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Otherwise,
sir. Okay.
it is a default time, 7:30. Please join that time. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Govin. Bye.
Bye.